welcome, beautiful beings. Thank you for tuning in for my video today. My name is Natalie and this is my channel, Sun in Cancer. On here, I dive deep into all things wellness, spirituality, and introspection, and more so of how I am navigating my way through it all. On today's video, I felt really called to talk about living intentionally and how shifting our thoughts can literally change our lives. So let's dive right in. Personally, I have really taken the time to dive deep, look inward, and know what it is that I need to do to improve the quality of my life. And I realized in order for me to improve the quality of my life, I really needed to change my outlook on life. I needed to slow down and move more intentionally. Really needed to focus on my thoughts and the way that I was speaking to myself when it came to my goals, what I was doing every day, how I was living my life. But I really feel like if we're not properly structuring our life in a way that brings peace, all of that really made me realize how it all starts in your own mind. When I started to take responsibility for the things in my life and I started to take back control of my thoughts and implement things that work for me, implement things that make me feel happy, make me feel peaceful, I really started to see the power and all of the beauty that comes with just shifting your thoughts and the way it could really transform your life. To start, I really want to touch base on the importance of systems versus goals. What is a system and what is a goal? Having a goal is really good. There's nothing wrong with it. It really creates some sort of direction of where you imagine your life to go. However, when you implement systems into your life, it really allows you to sustainably build a more solid foundation. Here's an example of a system versus a goal. A goal could be, I want to lose 20 pounds in 3 months. And just thinking that, right? I'm gonna lose 20 pounds in 3 months. You could probably maybe realize, yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna eat less, I'm gonna diet. It's really broad, that statement you created as a goal. Instead, something that isn't so broad, but it's more of a task that you can implement into your life. For example, I'm going to go to the gym 3 times a week, and each day I'm going to do a specific exercise. It also seems broad, but it's more structured. You know, there at that point, you can say, okay, what 3 days out the week work best for me to go to the gym? And any exercises you intuitively feel like doing, it provides a more sustainable route for you to take versus just having this big, broad idea of I'm going to lose 20 pounds in 2 months, in 3 months, whatever the goal may be. The chances of you straying away from your goals is far less likely if you were to create a system that really works with you, that really works for you, not against you, works with your schedule, and works with your life. Having a system really allows you to focus on the smaller details on your journey and appreciating that journey. You're living intentionally. So for example, if you're going to go to the gym 3 times a week, it's you intentionally there, being in that moment, being proud of yourself for making it to the gym, being proud of yourself for the exercises you are doing at the gym, giving yourself grace with that progress that you're making with those systems that you implemented into your life. Shifting your thoughts from, I'm going to lose these 20 pounds in 2-3 months, and I'm not too sure how I'm going to do it, but I know I'm going to do it. I need to lose the weight because I need to look good for this, or I need to impress this person. You know, it's not intentional. So when a month goes by and you look back and realize, wow, I only went to the gym 3 times this month. I haven't improved my eating. You know, you start to really focus on everything that went wrong, on all of the negative. What does that cause? That causes you to really blame yourself. It really causes you to feel like you're a failure, feel like you can't accomplish these goals that I have. What's the point of creating these goals if I can't do it? It really causes you to speak to yourself negatively when it really doesn't have to be that way. You allow your thoughts to be focusing in on that moment and that moment only, and not waiting until the next milestone to achieve happiness. When I started to put systems into my life versus setting very broad goals, I noticed myself being very grateful for everything about the systems that I implemented. I find myself often thanking the source for allowing me to be able to even take these steps, allowing me to make it to the gym safely, to do my exercise, to come home, have a healthy breakfast, because that makes me feel so good. Another way that I have found that shifting my thoughts could literally change my life is just by the way that I live. Am I living with ego or am I living with soul? Living with ego really means that you're just living in your physical body and your mind. Your ego is constantly searching for more. It's very dissatisfied, it's not happy, it's always waiting for the next thing. The ego is very unhappy with who they are and where they are in life. Living with soul is being in a complete state of consciousness. Being in a complete state of consciousness brings so much peace. Your soul does not react from a state of lack, from a state of fear, because your soul is fulfilled and it's not seeking any sort of material possessions. It has its own soul desires. It's living with purpose. It's living intentionally. Practice gratitude, beautiful beings. Appreciate who you are, where you are, how you're living, even if the outside circumstances really aren't the best. And I know it's a very touchy subject because there's so many different things going on in everyone's world. A lot of people struggle in different areas of their life that other people aren't struggling in. Do not fear those moments that make you uncomfortable. Do not fear your growth. Do not fear your potential. Do not fear the time it may take you to improve, or the route you may have to take to improve your life. Don't fear it. Embrace it. Embrace it and appreciate it. Appreciate the journey. Appreciate what you could potentially learn on this journey. This journey seems difficult, or this journey is not easy yet. It really is just the way you shift the words that come out of your mouth. Those words are translating your thoughts. Those words are being put out here in the universe. Those words are going to reflect what you attract into your life. And we always, beautiful beings, want to attract abundance in the littlest forms, in the biggest forms, and you always want to speak beautiful words upon your life and practice gratitude. Be grateful to have a roof over your head. Be grateful that the source woke you up this morning. Be grateful for having all of your senses. Be grateful. Stop comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 10. If you're creating a system for your goals and you have to accomplish A, B, C, and someone next door is already on X, Y, Z, you can't let that define you and define who you are in life, your progress in life. And if you get caught up in the nitty-gritty of feeling like you're behind, or feeling like you don't know where to start, or feeling like I should be doing more with my life, you are not going to attract those beautiful things that this life is waiting to present you with. You need to give yourself grace, even in those moments where you find yourself taking 5-10 steps back. Be grateful for those moments and look at it in a way where the universe is protecting me right now. I wasn't meant to take these 5-10 steps right now because there's something I need to learn. There's something that the source wants me to learn before I can continue on. So I'm going to embrace taking a few steps back before I'm shot forward. You need to acknowledge your personal growth, acknowledge it, and truly celebrate yourself for it. There's nothing wrong with if you want to pamper yourself materially or pamper yourself by, having a cup of ice cream, or just as simple as looking in the mirror and telling yourself, I am so proud of you. I'm so proud of you for going to the gym and trying a new machine for the first time. I'm so proud of you for drinking that full cup of water like you said you were going to. I'm so proud of you for picking up your journal and journaling before bed instead of scrolling through Instagram for 2 hours. Celebrate yourself and be graceful with yourself. Sometimes we aren't consciously aware of the words that we're saying, of the things that we say about ourselves, like, oh, I suck at that, or I could never do that, or that could never be mine. Those words are very limiting. You're feeding those negative thoughts in your head. You're feeding this idea that you are not meant for great things in this life. That really restricts you from all of the blessings this world wants to deliver to you. Those were a few words that I had on this very, very beautiful topic. Usually I say about 3 tips that I have every time I talk about a topic, but I just wanted this to be more of a reflection of what's really helped me living through my soul's purpose, slowing down significantly, and finding the beauty in the smaller details of life and not letting these big things define me. And it all starts inward. It starts with thoughts that we're thinking in our head that translate to words that we put into this world, and that reflects our actions. Thank you so much for tuning in to my video today. Know that I am attracting an authentic audience who really loves and appreciates all of these self-care practices that I have been implementing into my life. Every Tuesday and Thursday, I create intentional videos and intentional blogs on my website, Sun in Cancer. I'm really trying to grow my channel very slowly, attracting an audience that really appreciates what I have to say and what I have to share. In no way, any shape or form am I trying to tell you what to do, tell you how to live your life. No, I am just sharing my experiences, what I have learned and what I am continuing to learn in this beautiful human experience. And really, I just hope to resonate with at least one beautiful soul. I pray that we can connect here and over on my blog. I also have a Pinterest account. Please, please, please go on there and interact with me. Can't wait to connect with you guys again in my next video. Until then, bye.